Alright folks, so yeah, I wasn't able to sleep because there was a mob nearby, and I found him. He's directly underneath the smeltery, and apparently he's a giant zombie. So I think we've got a pretty good chance of just taking him out easily here. Yep. Get a little bit of free XP, 29. Oh, well, there we go. 31. So not a lot, but a little bit of XP there. So let's see if he dropped anything and get a light or two down here so that we don't have other stuff spawn under the hidey hole here. Certainly there will be nothing horrible here that will just kill us immediately, right? Ooh, really? Would you guys trust that? Ooh, I don't know about that. Um, so there are trap chests, and they have a red glow around them, but that does not appear to have a red uh, kind of ring or glow or whatever around that. So if I hear a sizzle, I want to be able to get out of here quickly and easily. That's not going to work. Let's do here. Okay, so this area is safe, or not going to be anything spawning in there. And tin we can't get, iron we can't get. Why is there a chest just like sitting here? If we were in the mine shaft, because we did find an abandoned mine shaft, that's true. I could see that. Why? I don't know. Let's take a look. We're going to do it from as far back as we can get, though. That's for darn sure. Let's see. Let's eat up first. So yeah, I was just over kind of clearing a path to where I think I'm going to build a house, taking a little look around. Came back to sleep for the night and was unable to sleep. Oh yeah, I found out we had a whole bunch of raspberries in the chest too. So anyway, got sidetracked down here. Let's listen quite carefully. No? All right. Yeah, a wooden sword. Well, that would have been not bad a while ago, before we had the smeltery. So that's interesting. Okay, cool. So I guess you can just find random chests if you go caving sometimes. Or you can find, if you go caving, you can sometimes find random chests. I did a bad thing. You should never do that and not leave yourself a way back up, because you never know what's going to happen down there, and you're going to want to be back up here in a big hurry, maybe. Okay, we'll just fill that back in there for now, and call that good. So, like I said, yeah, I was just kind of scouting out the new area. Oh, the um, zombie jerky, or the rotten flesh did grow, or whatever happens to it. There we go. And now we have monster jerky, and that I don't know, but I think it's just a morsel. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and put another one up there. I'll wait till I got a couple of hunger bars down, and then we'll try that monster jerky and see how well it does. I guess I was going to keep one in case I didn't put this into the edit, but I think I will. So we'll put both of those back up there, and we'll have 2 monster jerky here and go from there. Okay, well, I'm going to cut out for now, and like I said, just do a little more scouting and call it good for the moment, and then we'll do a full episode later. Alright, welcome back for some more Magic Farm 2. I got a couple things ready for us and did a little bit of scouting for the place to put the house, and made a little bit of a path over there. Put up some new pieces of rotten flesh because twice now actually. The two that were up there have turned into monster jerky. So let's try those. I haven't tried eating one yet. I don't know how much this is worth. So let's see if this is worth it or not. Oh yeah, half a... Alright, so that's only worth half a meat pop. Of course, I think it's not going to poison you like the rotten flesh would, but, you know, so it's slightly better than nothing, but that's about it. Okay, let's see. I got a couple things out of order in my pack here. Let's put that away. Alright, a couple more things to check out. So, this is the first Tinker's Construct book, and I kind of just totally skipped this one when we set up the smeltery and everything, but this tells you here's how you upgrade your tool station. It shows iron, but if you go into NEI, of course, we saw last time that you can use copper and other stuff. So I think actually we just cooked up some more seared bricks, so we can do that, and there's the three for the top of that piece. Here's how you make the drying rack, but there's no text about it, and it just goes right on and talks to oreberry bushes, about oreberry bushes. So like I said, I really didn't know what you were supposed to do with those, but apparently you dry zombie flesh on it, which is weird. There's also some stuff in here about slime channels and bounce pads that I haven't really messed with. And this looks interesting. So a punji stick is something that would, you know, be kind of sharp and pointy, and you'd stick it around your fence so that people couldn't get in, or they'd, you know, get impaled on these things. So I have exactly 5 sugarcane, but instead of making one of these, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and go plant that sugarcane. And then this I haven't made either, is a barricade. You just put 2 logs together and you get some sort of barricade. I don't know what exactly this is going to do versus a normal block, but thought we'd try it and see what it does. And then that's the basics of how to get the smeltery going and all that. I also wanted to just look in here for a second, a couple quick things. Yeah, so the next alloy we're going to want to make is bronze, and that's going to be 3 copper, 1 tin. Tin is actually higher than iron, so we got to get to iron, then we got to get to tin, and then we can finally make some bronze. But we'll get there shortly after iron, I would suspect. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a couple of other things. So another thing we can do is melt glass in our smeltery, and if we dump that out into the, I don't know, what's this called again? We dump this out into the casting basin, we'll actually get clear glass, and that clear glass is pretty cool stuff. It doesn't have all the lines in it like normal vanilla Minecraft does, like this. You'll get out some nice clear glass that'll do connected textures and all sorts of great stuff. So we should do that pretty soon too. You can also get seared stone, which is not the same as bricks. You can make end stone with this, which is kind of cool. Especially in some packs you have ender lily seeds. I don't know if we do in this one. Let's take a look. Ender, yeah, right there. Ender lily seeds from extra utilities. These guys you can find in dungeon loot, and they'll grow ender pearls, but it takes a really, really, really long time if you try to grow them on dirt or grass or whatever. So if you can make some end stone with your first couple of ender pearls, melt them up in a smeltery and then dump them over obsidian, and then you can get some end stone. Then you'll be able to grow ender pearls faster, or ender lilies faster, before you go to the end itself. So that's cool. Alright, so we're going to plant this. This is for the tool forge upgrade, but we're going to need some more copper, so I'm actually going to grab that in a second. The last thing I got here is the way to make a digger's pack, and I'd often make the miner's pack too, but it actually takes iron, which is typically, you know, the thing. Miner's backpack takes 2 pieces of iron. The digger's backpack just takes 2 pieces of stone. So we can go ahead and shift click that, and oh, it doesn't work. But I got this cotton here, and with cotton you can go ahead and make yourself a couple pieces of string. So 3 cotton makes 2 string, and now I go digger's backpack, boom. So this will give me 15 slots for stone, cobblestone, stone. I'm not sure if stone goes in it. That might. Well, yeah, I think stone goes in, but stone brick goes in the builder's pack. Where's the? Yeah, the builder's backpack is more like finished processed stuff that you actually build with. So so that's cool. We got that for a little bit of extra room when we go digging or when we want to move to the new house. And I wanted to go ahead and plant these. It is nighttime. Ooh, I see some skeletons right over here, which are outside of our... I think they're just outside here. I wonder if they're infernal or not. Let's look. Okay, he doesn't look infernal. I don't know where the rest are. It's going to be a little tough to get to, but maybe we can get his attention. Here it comes. Cool. Free XP, man. And an arrow. Oh, I thought I saw more. That other guy must have been down below or up on top of the hill or something. It looks like he walked off. Alright, so that's nice. Let's sleep through the night. And, oh, let's drink some of our raspberry juice here. 2, 3 of them. That's good. And I think those stack. So I think each one gives you like 30 seconds or something. And the more you drink in a row, the more well-fed you get. I'm not sure. There's all my spam messages from monsters nearby from that guy in the basement. Sounds like there's a zombie that's not burning out there. Where are you at, guy? Well, that's concerning because he might be kind of infernal-y. Let's try going out the back door here and see if we can see what's going on without being right in front of his face. Oh, he just got a hat on. Okay, well maybe we can get some gold off of him. Oh, he's giant. Giant zombie. Woohoo, got him. And he dropped his boots, which are mostly broken, but still better than not having any boots. So that's cool. Here's another apple ready to go. Boy, and be careful when you're picking those, you don't fall into the ravine apparently. Some more apples. I moved that tree again and it still has not grown, so you know what, I cut down these oak trees here. Let's just go ahead and put him out here in the middle. Where are you? Come on. Let's put him more like here. Uh-oh, I hear more zombies. What are you? You either got a weird lighting bug or something. Do you not really exist? Oh, I saw it for a second. What did it say? Was there a way... Did we make a way around to here somehow? Yeah, here we go. What is this guy? He's gone? Oh, somehow he got up top. Now he's down trying to get down to us. So, okay. Not sure what's going on. He's either got a texture pack bug or he doesn't show up as an infernal guy. Fire zombie. Oh, well. There you go. More zombies. Or more mob types. Ooh, I think he dropped a fire charge. Let's go get it. Go down and get it. There it is. What do we get? Yep, dropped a fire charge. Huh. That's a new one on me. Okay, let's plant some well, what little sugarcane we have. I don't like planting them like right here because they kind of hide creepers and stuff sometimes. Yeah, well, I guess it's as good as any. I usually try to keep them a little farther from where we're working at. Just have to be careful, make sure there's no creepers in here, because the creepers are kind of the same color as these. Close enough that they can hide in here pretty well. And you guys all know the deal with these is you have to plant them next to water on grass, dirt, or sand. You can't plant them further in, even if it's tilled. But there we go. So we'll start getting some sugar cane for paper, and for we'll try those punji sticks out too and see what they do. Now that's the other thing. I did grab, oh, I must have put it away. I grabbed a few logs because I was going to try that barricade thing and see what it does. Let's clean up the pack real quick here. Oh, we did get real seeds. Good. You notice that's the first set of normal wheat seeds that we've got. Whatever. Found. They're disabled for some things. I think it's the biomes of plenty grass. Used to drop them, but won't anymore. And there's can't click. Anyway, it's disabled, so it's hard, pretty difficult to get the wheat seeds. All right, so oak barricade. I looked at it. It says it stacks up to 4 times, so we'll make 4 of them. And I have no idea what these do, but presumably they're a barricade of some kind. Where do we want a barricade? I don't know. Here? Want a barricade here? Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a barricade, all right. Now, can we get through it? No. Just trying to figure out why this would be better than like just, you know, a block of cobblestone or something. Can't get through it. I can't walk around it. I can jump over it. Maybe it's just kind of you know that one word? Just for looks? Can't think of the word. Anyway, doesn't seem to do much exciting, so that's probably why I hadn't really heard of anybody using them yet. Okay, so let's get eaten up here. Get our hunger bar back up. And then I was going to just go down and clear a few trees at where I think we're going to build the house. But I need some more food to bring with. Here we go. I still got another dozen raspberry juice, and we've got some blackberries and some raspberries. We can make those up into juice later, and we'll be pretty good. Now the problem is I wasted half a day around here, so now I need to kill a little more time until it's time to sleep again. Otherwise, by the time we get down there, it's going to be time to turn around and come right back. So there you go. So, oh, you know what? Actually, there's a perfect thing. One other thing on the list was copper, and I noticed as I was looking around that there is some copper right here. So we'll get enough copper to fill up the, oh yeah, plenty of it. Fill up that casting basin, grab a little more coal while we're at it. And there was some more copper too down in the bigger hole kind of outside of our main area there. So we might grab that too real quick. Oh, hello. Big hole in the ground. Certainly with no horrible TNT exploding zombie head infernal whatevers. Certainly not, right? Yeah. I don't want to go any further in there right now. Oh, and it goes down here too. Well, this area has no shortage of caves, that's for sure. Alright, let's grab this coal. And we should be getting pretty close on the pick. Yeah, 82%. So 82% to the next level, which again gives us extra modifiers and bonuses like the reinforced thing we got earlier. And then 75% on bonus XP. And remember, the bonus XP will upgrade it to the next level. So once we get that filled in, we will be able to, whoops, sprinting, we don't want to do that. We will be able to mine iron finally, and then we can really get some progress, because as you know, there are no wood tools, there are no stone tools, but there are iron tools and iron armor and iron everything. So how much we got on here? Let's just give him a quick repair. That's okay for the moment. Now, I've been thinking about this, and I think it's just time to do this. We're going to just go right down here with a sprint and break that. Okay, one of them got out, and he's infernal. So, you know, that wasn't such a great deal, but I think if we can get away, he will hide himself into a block somewhere. At least I think he was infernal. I saw the little particle effects. Where'd he go? I hear him. There he is. You're not infernal. I don't know if the other one was, but that's fine. Okay, so we should be... Oh, there's another one. I hear another one. Where is he at? I was going to try to get down here and get this copper, but I didn't want to be right next to that spawner. Oh, they all broke. That whole cobblestone thing broke out. I hear you. Where are you, little buddy? I don't think they make noise when they're in the rocks. Oh, there it was. Did you see? Well, I saw some kind of particle effect there. So that's definitely bug blocks, right? That's not. Right, so these guys have hidden themselves inside of different blocks, and that's cool. They can just stay in there. Okay, so, yeah, there goes the sun. Let's just real quick grab these. I was hoping to get enough to get our skill up on the pick, but we did not, so that's okay. Get back inside before something horrible happens. Past our barricade. What a silly barricade. I'm just gonna leave those there. They're pretty much worthless. Alright, here we go. Chomp some more juice. I love how you eat the juice, but whatever. And I do believe we need 3 more copper in here. So let's do this. That'll be 4 more. Again, oh, here, it's rendering again. 250. So if you run out of fuel, you can get these that are like half burnt up, but not quite done. I've had that before. So when you're low on fuel, just, you know, don't dump a whole bunch in there, or you might get stuck with them halfway cooked up or whatever. I do believe. 84%. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little more running off camera, and then when that's like ready to pop, I'll turn it back on. So we got just a little more copper left for repairs. That's fine. And we're doing pretty good with the fruits now, especially with the juicer. That's helping a lot. So I think we're in pretty good shape. So let's cut out here for the moment, and well, let's just finish this off real quick. So I want to throw the copper in there for the moment. There it is, all melted up, and we should be able to finish filling this up now. Yes, yes. Come on. Alright, and that's going to be 2 blocks, so I still need 2 more. I think we've got enough copper, but I don't know if we've got enough lava. Let's give it a try. So we'd need 9 of these guys. You know, and if it gets stuck, then yeah, so 9 of these are going to double. That'll give us 2 full blocks of copper. And if it's not quite enough, well, it'd be 1 extra actually if it works. If we're out of lava, you know, there's more lava around. We'll go get it. I'm actually just going to watch it because we went from 250 to 100. But I do believe it's going to eat some more at some point. And as we've seen, sometimes it renders into here, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, okay, so that says there's 100 left. It would seem like it just should use all the lava it needs to finish melting them, but I'm not sure it does, so just give this a second here and see what happens. Come on, you can do it. So one thing is a little slow in melting them, but once you double or triple the height of this, you can do a ton of them at the same time. Ah, okay, cool. It did work. So there we go. We got 19 copper. Well, you can make 2 of those and 1 extra ingot. See that? I can dump out of both sides at the same time. Cool, huh? Come on, fill it up. And solidify. And 1 more. And then we can upgrade our tool station and still have like a couple extra pieces of copper. Oh, interesting. That makes forestry copper out of the... Yeah, I don't get that. I am not sure how that made forestry copper, but whatever. So we can grab this guy and these bricks here and this last piece, and now this should be empty. Yes, throw that in there. Oops. Grab these guys, and now 3 seared bricks, 4 copper, and the tool station. Bam, tool forge. Okay, so we'll play with this guy next time, and maybe we'll try to make that lumber axe that I had been talking about a little while ago. Although we may have used up all our copper, and we definitely used up all our lava, so we'll figure that out next time. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you next time.